What's up, everybody? Alex Inoke, Las Vegas, Nevada, Calabu Ashley Feet. Um, just got the big bro in town. Saw Kai out here. Um, Calabu started in 2013. We started as like a football family. I coached football for many years, and so a lot of the parents would come faikava with me and my wife. And that's how we started the Calabu. And someone suggested, hey, we were trying to figure out names, and they were like, man, we should call it Calabu Ashy Feet because your feet are ashy. They looked at my feet and they were ashy that day. So I thought it was funny at first, and then a lot of people didn't like it, but I just went with it. It was stuck with me. It was part of our Calabu. It was real. We like other people, if you don't put on lotion, you ashy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real deal. But currently we have 6 members. I'm the president. My VP is Jeff in Uri Uri. And then I have a Dominican, Nico, Hawaiian, Hamboa, and another Uri Uri, part of our Kalapu. So my vision for the Kalapu is to share with other cultures, other people. Because we can always fight Kava with Tongans, Samoans, Fijians, things like that. But I want to welcome other people into our circle and show them how that Kava circle is welcoming. Okay? For example, my VP, if he goes to LA, he'll call me, hey, Prez, you know where a mix is? I'm like, yeah, let me hit up the boys. Send them to Hookers, send them to Delta IFU. And he always goes and has a good time. It's a brotherhood. You just welcome in, and everybody's like, oh, you're part of Ashley Feet? Okay, cool. Like, everybody's like welcoming. So that's the beauty of the Kava circle for me. But other than that, man, we just hang out. We just talk about life. How can we can help each other out? How's everybody doing?
And with all this new influx of Kava consumers, Kava drinkers, how long have you drank Kava for?
Me, I drank Kava when I was 18. So that's starting at 18. That's 24 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
So I grew up around Kava. My dad was a Kava guy. He got fashi and stuff. So he played the guitar and he would travel. And so I was around it a lot. So that's...
Tell everybody your dad. Who's your dad?
My dad, he's Aliki Inoke, is my father. He's from...
is that from Ha'apai? Inoke from Ha'apai?
Yeah, he's from Tongoleleka, Ha'apai.
Yeah.
And so that's where my family comes from. My mother is Hawaiian, so she's from Hawaii, from Molokai. But my dad is from Ha'apai. The things that I learned through the Kava with him, it just stuck with me, And as he got older, because he passed away from cancer, he tried to tell me, son, stop mixing. And I said, Dad, you were the faikava guy. I remember used to go with my dad. He would stop by 7-Eleven and buy a drink, and then we would get outside and he would pour the drink out because he just wanted the big cup.
Right? Yeah.
And that was his cup all night. I'm like, dude.
Oh, he would drink from the big
cup. That was it.
Okay.
Right? And I'm like, man, that's crazy, bro. So like, and when I was younger, I would go and I would fall asleep behind his back. He said, hey, if you're tired, just sleep right behind me, yeah? And so I would do that, but it was great. It was a great experience. I seen the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the sense of community and belonging in that community. Because I grew up in Anchorage, Alaska. So that's where we grew up. Originally from Hawaii. But when I moved there when I was young, and then that's where we grew up, was in Alaska. And so they fight Kava there. My dad was actually the first. They fought in Alaska in 2000, in year 2000. And he was the first president of Fofuanga, Alaska.
In 2000.
In 2000 when they started it. The other thing is I learned with faikava is humility, humble, that money is not everything to us as a faikava guy, right? I would see guys come into faikava from yachting all week, working hard. Man, they will leave their whole check, all their money, and also like my dad, he had a collection of guitars growing up, and every time someone come into town, oh, ma, where go? I'll be
That
going
was
moya.
that was one of the things that he would give.
Yeah,
Right?
and my mom, because my mom is Hawaiian, she didn't understand that
Yeah.
concept, huh? And so my dad would give that away, and he'll go get another guitar and just add to the collection, huh? And then same thing, someone else come in town, oh, take it, you take it. And I was like, man, this is crazy. Like they weren't cheap guitars. My dad would buy $1,000 guitar, 2,000, you know what I mean, $800,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he would just give it away. And my mom, because my mom is Hawaiian, she didn't understand the whole
The
faikava,
the
the
Fakata Mikey, the
fakata
Fakata
Mikey and
Mikey
all that,
style,
right?
the Fakata Mikey
And
thing.
so she didn't understand that part, but she would always be like, Mr. Inoki, why? And
Yeah,
he's like, it's just a guitar. We can buy another one, or it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Huh? It's just a material thing. Huh?
yeah,
And so it was just cool to see like how you can just buy stuff that you would hard earn money and just give it away and like it was nothing. Yeah.
yeah.
And he never ever thought about it again. He never worried about it. And it was like, man, that type of mindset was like as a kid, I was like, that's crazy to me, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But as I think that's one of the traits I got from my father,
The Fakata
the
Mikey
Fakata
trait.
Mikey, and then giving stuff, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Just giving stuff, and um, you know, sometimes it bites you in the butt, sometimes it's good, you know what I mean.
yeah.
But hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. And so I just love Kava, and I tell people this: for me, this is how it goes: God, family, Kava,
So good,
in that order.
so good.
You know, that's how important Kava has become to me in my life.
Right.
You know, because it means so much to me, and I love the conversations that we have. I love the people that I've met. I just love it all. Now, there's some bad things that happen around faikava and kava circles. Those things don't even amount to the good that faikava and drinking kava has done for the world. You know what I mean? Now,
Exactly. But when I
you know,
faikava with the old men, and the old men would tell me, "Don't elere mo koli, fa ko hokato." You know, take the good and the bad, meaning in any conversation,
mhm.
put it in a basket because he ao nga peha he aho, because it will come in handy one day.
Yep.
You know, and that's what that's the vibe I'm getting from you.
And that's the way it is, man. We learn from the good, we
Yep,
learn from the bad.
yep,
It's all a learning, right? And
exactly.
so, like I said, man, people look at kava differently. For me, kava is sacred to me, and a lot of people say that kava is a trend. It might be a trend to them because it's new to
Because
them,
it's new.
but trends die.
Yes, sir.
Kava has been around for centuries, for years and years and years,
Yeah,
and we're still here partaking of it. May not be in a traditional way, but this is what brought you here to the Kalapu,
exactly.
the Kava,
Yep,
so we can have a conversation, right?
yep.
And that's the greatest thing about this, right? I go to North Carolina, Faikava, meet people.
North Carolina?
Yeah. I go to Texas. I didn't know anyone in Texas.
Yeah.
Kahuawi, Aka and all those
Yeah,
Kalabuse.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shana, Fakata, Mikey, Moifahi, everything. Feel like I've known these guys for years, bro. Like going to Euless is one of my favorite places, you know?
Yeah,
It's because we don't know each other, but when you go fight cover, man, you know each other. You build that brotherhood. And,
yes,
and I have people that I've met many years ago that I still talk to through fight cover, through the mix. You know what I mean?
yes,
So anybody out there like Kava is a great thing. You just have to be responsible.
yes.
Drink Kava responsibly. Handle your priorities. Make sure your home is in order. Make sure your job is good. Don't ever quit your job for a fight Kava. That's not worth it.
Yeah.
But
For real.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like a lot of times we get over. Um, we can overdo the fight Kava and go
oh yeah,
mix, and then
oh
we
yeah.
might not work tomorrow or call in sick. But Kava's always going to be there.
Yep.
And so we just got to make sure that we take care of our priorities, and then we can have a good time and mix and laugh and joke.
That brings me up.
Smoke your cigarette. Some people marry for visa, but you, baby girl, should marry for love. Drink Kava tonight. Drink, Polave que tá o fua. Tururup, tup, tururup, tup. Tururup, tururup. Drink Kava tonight. Some people try to ever tame'a, but you already know she married. For real. Some people try to ever tame'a, but you already know she married.
How many times?
Drink Kava tonight. Drink, Polave que tá o fua. Tururup, tup, tururup, tup. Tururup, tup, tururup. Drink Kava tonight. Sorry.
The secret to go out, faikava, and it don't even have to be faikava. The secret is take care of home first.
Yeah,
If you take care of home first, everything will fall into place.
that should be good.
You know, yeah. Some people they just rush out and want to faikava or
Okay.
leave
Yeah.
everything else. You
About.
know,
Forget everything.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when it becomes
Yeah.
the issue.
Yep.
Obviously, you know what I mean? But hey, if you and your spouse is on good terms, she understands you guys are good at the house,
Yeah.
everything's good. Oh,
Yeah.
faikava. You know, it's all good.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been in Vegas 15 years. You know, Vegas has a lot of mixers. It's a lot of visitors come to Vegas, huh?
Right.
Visitors come, hey, you guys mixing? Okay, we host them, this, that, and the other, you know. So, you know, it's a great place to mix. There's almost a mix every day of the week. Uh, me, I can mix whenever if I'm available because I work for myself. So I'm a small business owner. I do commercial access control and surveillance on like big Amazon buildings, like those big kind of buildings for those commercial accounts.
Wow.
So that's what I've been doing for the past 6 years. And so if I'm home, that means I'm off. Normally I'm traveling. I'm out of state, state to state, traveling and doing those types of
for
things.
work.
For work.
Okay.
And so if I'm back in Vegas, that means I'm just chilling, waiting for another job to come. But faikava, man, I love it. I can't say enough about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's bad things that happen out there, but we can't let those things affect us because that's not me, that's not you. If someone did those things, hey, it's cool.
Yeah.
But I promise you, if you're a faikava person and you do the research, it's about 95% good and 5% bad.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that might sound
Same
to some people it might sound biased because I'm a faikava guy, but I promise you, if you know where we started and where we're at now, there's still more good than bad going on in this kava community. No matter what video, no matter what people seeing, we still do more good than bad.
But there's bad and good in anything in life.
Oh yeah, for
anyway,
sure, absolutely,
you know?
right?
But to see the positivity in faikava, the positive is way more than the negative that you get.
Absolutely,
from it,
man.
You know,
yeah,
so,
for sure. Like Mauso right here, he never drank kava before.
Yeah.
You know, but when I became his brother, one night we sitting there, and he's like, "Hey, Toko, let me get a cup, man." And in my head, I'm like, "Sully, you lying, man? You don't want a cup?" I gave him a cup. He's like, Oh man, it's not bad. But he'll tell you himself he won't. He tried to go faikava with other people,
Yeah.
but he won't. Like I guess the way I follow the kava, other people don't follow like that. So he's like, man, their kava is different from yours. It's not tastes like the way you
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you follow it, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't follow it special. All my dad told me when he saw that I was into the kava scene and mixing, he just said, "Hey, follow kava, kema,
Tame'a. Palu tame'a.
follow
That's the
pe
main thing.
kema, see me that
Yep.
thing, kema." That way, you guys are because when we grew up, that he was telling me when they grew up, they hardly ever CV'd it or CV'd it one time, and then
Yep. It
they
was just
just
one time,
and that was it,
if they did. Yeah.
And so just make sure you CV it because then it gives our body a better chance to filter it out.
Yep.
But when you got all them little roots and sediment in there, it's harder for our body to And so you know
All that effort, yeah.
all
That's
that
what
effort
all that
spit it
effort.
out, huh?
Then you sit there like,
But yeah, man, that's a little background about our little kalapu. We've been around since 2013. 6 of us members now. It's just small. I feel like it's more better, like when it keep it small and everybody's involved and stuff. So we go around to the ajos that are here and stuff and support the other kalapus when they have them. But other than that, we just drink kava and have a good time, man.
Maria, Maria.
Because I want to make sure that if I'm going to fight kava with you from 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., it's got to be worth your time and my time.
Exactly.
Okay? It's
Exactly.
kind of almost like a job if you think of
Yeah.
it, right? Because we don't want to go somewhere and waste our time. Our time is worth something. Okay? And so just make sure like the conversations are good, the laughs are good, the joking, the fahi, the fatamaki, it's all going to be part of it. But as long as we're having good, wholesome conversations, that's meaningful.
Exactly.
Because if I can leave here and go to bed tonight with something you taught me, man, it was all worth it, bro.
Yep.
And same for you. If you can leave here
It
with something that I gave you and it's all worth it to you, then you feel like, man, I was there for 12 hours, but it was worth it.
to get something out of it, and that something is through conversation.
Yep.
To learn something, learn something new, or to remember something from the past through this conversation that you have at faikava. To me, that's the main thing.
Well, imagine this. Our ancestors, Faikava, a lot
Right.
of the stories they passed around the bowl. But you'll hear this too. Before I talk about that, you hear a lot of people say, hey, don't believe everything you hear at the Faikava. Because there's a lot of jokesters, there's a
Right.
lot of stories that are false or whatever the case may be. But imagine a lot of our history back then was passed around through the circle, in my opinion. I don't know this for a
It-
fact, but this is what I'm thinking.
yep.
They would fight Kava, they would pass their story on. If he went to war here or if they had an issue here, they would talk to each other, this, that, and the other. And then that's how those stories went. And so they went home, shared it. Now, as they had kids, they'll share that story. That story passes along,
Right.
right? And so I think a lot of some of our history was passed down through the
It was all
oral
through oral. It
stories.
was just
Yeah.
yeah. We never had a written language,
Nope.
so orally we would talk about our history, talk about how to or teach somebody how to do something. That's how we did it, through stories, through conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
before the Europeans and Westerners came there and started writing,
yeah.
and then we learned later, way later on. But before that, it was just oral. Hey,
Yep.
this is my story to you.
Yep.
And then you pass it down to your son. You pass it down to your daughter, and that's how we got basically all our history was told to us. Orally, right?
Yep.
And so that's the best part I love about Faikava is the conversations. As I get older, back then when I was 18, 20, it was Faiteliha. It was
Yeah.
whatever, right?
It was
It just
war. It was
it was just
mainly
it would
try
just
to
go
be
there to hang
funny or
out,
try to
whatever, right? And fahi each other and then boom. But now I just want to make sure you're having a good time. I'm having a good time because for me, I'm all about the good vibes, man. Just having a good time, listening to music, chilling, laughing, joking, learning something, and then See you on the next one, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know.
Can I let me get a cup?
Yeah. You can get a cup, man. You know, and when you do, when you do these things, when you go around the different collabos, I think you should rate their cover.
You know what?
And if they get
I
hurt,
do.
even if it's good or bad,
I do, but it's always off camera, and I do that just because I don't know how they feel about it, and it's usually never their cover.
uh-huh.
So I usually do. I rate it. I taste test it for them and whatnot, but I never put it on film.
Because
You
I
know?
was talking about to Lolo the other day.
Yeah.
Remember back in the days they used to make those videos. They used to go fakatao kava from all the people in Salt Lake,
Yeah.
and they would weigh it.
Yep.
And if it was off, they would put those people on blast. Yeah?
Yep.
Man, we need to do something like that again. Just
I
because, like for me, it's not to make people look bad, but I think the kava
put them
community,
on game. It's
yeah,
to
like
put them up on
we're
game.
spending.
Yes.
For example, if I'm the
Yes.
only one providing kava tonight, $100 is a lot of money if no one else is chipping in. Yeah? And so if I'm paying for a kilo and it's 1.9 pounds, that's 3 ounces short. That's a lot of kava to a kava person.
Which is a lot.
And so if we don't check those things because we trust each other, huh? You forgot kava to me, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think you should be honest, so we're good. And that's why I don't ever come home and weigh the kava, check somebody's kava.
But we should. We need to move that up. We need to, bring the game up, bring that level up because it is money. It is money that we as the consumers spend to buy it. It's a kilo. And so when they say that, I go like this. You know what I say? I say, how do you know it's a kilo? They never have scales. A lot of these
eyeball
cover, they eyeball it. A lot of these cover, the ones that sell cover, they eyeball it. They never have scales. So everybody out there, get a scale and weigh the damn 2.2 pounds is what you
Well,
need.
it's just to keep everyone honest, right? Like that's what they do in the stores and everything. Before you put stuff out, it has to be what it is,
right?
Legitimate thing. But I don't know. How do you feel about prices of kava now?
The prices